seen this shit in my future, this shit was way too easy like Gunner. AR-15 carbon maple groups, too much, we hook.
Yo. Man, I haven't been on this camera in a minute, boy. Damn. I feel like sometimes I just don't be touching this camera for a minute. This is today's trading video. If you clicked on this video is going to be called how I made $400 in like 4 hours, 5 hours. I'm not sure because I'm still in the trade, but I already know it's gonna hit. Hopefully it hit. We're close to it, so it just makes sense for it to hit because I know where the market is going. I know what it's trying to get because yeah, I trade. But so like y'all seen in the title, I'm on a 5K account. Can we get in there? I'm on a 5K account, and I mean, yeah, I could take profit right here, but like I'm a big person. Like I'm a big believer of set it and forget it. Like if I was to try to take profit, I know like I can take some profit off, but then when you take some profit off, like it's like it minimizes, like I don't know, like I don't know. I'm a big firm believer of just set it and forget it. And yeah, but I do want to this is a different kind of video, and this is like me showing you like the charts and stuff like that. I would put y'all on the computer and show y'all everything on the screen, but the way my shit be set up, like it don't allow me for some reason. So so because it don't allow me, I'm showing y'all through the camera that I record through until I figure that situation out. But I do want to mark this up and see what's going on in here because we're getting a little bit of retracement, and I just want to see where we were retracing to. We left a couple gaps after this break of structure, which structure looks beautiful. It looks really strong. We're in a really strong uptrend right now on a 5-minute. So just to give you a brief understanding, I only trade between two times, or one time between 9 and 10. I am Central Time. So my 9 and 12 is Eastern Standard Time, 10 to 11. So if y'all can put that into perspective. But here, let's just go ahead and get back on it. So boom, let me just show y'all what I saw at first within my trade. So like I said, I get on the charts at these dotted times, which is, you're gonna see 9:05, or you know what I'm saying, and then up to 10 or whatever. So boom, I was looking for a trade within this area. I ended up getting into another trade after my rules and shit like that. Not my rules, but I ended up getting into another trade after 10 because I accidentally got stopped out because I placed a stop loss in the wrong position. But yeah, so look, I got in at this gap right here. I had it marked up. Let me just mark it up real quick. Hopefully this shit ain't confusing. I don't want this shit to be confusing. This shit gonna be confusing. I think this shit gonna be confusing to y'all, so I'm gonna just delete it. I don't know. We coming down pretty strong right now, but I believe that it's just a fake. We faking, we pump faking. We got gaps right here anyway. We pump faking. I ain't really tripping about that. But let me just show y'all what happened. Let me get this shit situated. Okay, so boom. Can y'all see that? Let me wipe y'all off. Okay, can y'all see that? Okay. So boom, look, we in between here. This is 9, this is 10. I'm gonna just go over this briefly. I'm gonna go over it fast, brief. So boom, this is where I got in. I had a gap right here. We filled it in. We were respecting that 50%. That 50%, right? And I scrolled up. Also, let me just rewind back. First, I saw that we swept this low that we had yesterday, Monday, that we created. This low, I'm sorry, this low over here, we swept it. I saw that we swept it. Let me go ahead and put that back. And then we started going up. We had a displacement. I already knew we were displacing. We displaced at 8:30. I traded at 9, like I said. So we had a displacement. We took out this low, and it ended up breaking structure on a higher time frame, 30-minute. So I ended up seeing on a 5-minute, I wanted to take a gap trade, and I ended up finding the gap after we broke that structure, got a liquidity sweep, and we started going up. And I knew we needed to go up into a premium where we were. I knew we needed to go up into a premium. Look how I'm gonna get this shit set up on my computer, but one day. But right now, this is what we gonna have to deal with. But I knew we needed to go up. We need to go up and fill in these gaps. It only makes sense to go up, fill in these gaps. We might not fill in these gaps today, shit. So what we can do today is, since we are already going up, shit, we might as well go ahead and stop these niggas out. So it's like, it only makes sense for us to go up and want to stop these niggas out too, because these are people that we didn't stop out last week that got the whole sale Sunday and up into this week. We need to stop these people out, if that makes sense, from us. You get what I'm saying? So they need to go back up there and stop them out so we can go back down and do what we do and shit like that. It's just how the market move. Right now I'm floating $234 in profit. I was just up $300. Now we back down 200, and that's just how it go. Like, that's just how it go. Like, that's just how the trading shit go. We go up, we go down. But when I got into this trade, let me show y'all how I got into this trade. So I got in on a 5-minute. I just entered off of the respect of that 50%, and when I got in, we broke the 5-minute gap. So I started looking at other time frames before. I didn't want to just close. So I started looking at other time frames, and I seen that we had a 30-minute gap that we were also respecting. So I deleted this gap right here. I went ahead and marked up this gap, and seeing that we were respecting this 30-minute gap, that we respected this 30-minute gap. So once we dug really deep inside this 30-minute gap, this is the candle that I got stopped out on. Once we dug really deep inside this 30-minute fair value gap, I was like, okay, cool. Like, cool. All right, let me get back in this. And from there, I just got back in, and I've been holding. I don't know. I think I was like right here. I think it was like, did this. And then, boom, let me go back down, boom, let me go down, boom. It was like up here somewhere, I don't know. We going down, I don't know what we going down for, what we going down to grab or whatever, but I'm gonna figure it out in a second. Cause we going down pretty quick. So I just wanna figure that out real quick. But I am gonna pick up the camera again, cause this camera kinda getting a little heavy. I just pick up the camera again and shit like that when we get close to take profit again, or we start to go back up. And I mean, we starting to go back up right now, 220. Like, but I mean, like, it's just a waiting game. Like, I just gotta sit here and wait. Like, as long as market structure respects what I'm holding on, then all I gotta do is sit here and wait until you know. So it's like all you gotta do is just ignore all the noise that's happening and wait till you hit. But you know, that takes experience and shit like that for y'all to see. We went down. I can show y'all what I see. And like I said, the market literally do be bluffing sometimes, though. I ain't gonna lie. And I feel like this is one of them times where the market bluffing, because ain't no way we not gonna take out these highs today. We traveled so high up, broke, had it made a displacement, got an order block going on the higher time frames. Look at the higher time frames. I'm talking about, bro, we moving strong. Ain't no way we not taking out this high. And that's where my take profit is. I just felt like today was the day. And then You know, just sometimes you could just tell, like when you be trading for a long time, you can just tell like okay, today gonna be that move. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, I could take my 1-on-1 today, but what do I see today? Okay, I see where it's going. That's not that far today. That's just a little bit over a little 1-on-1. Let me see if it give me a good entry. If it give me a good entry, it's gonna be like a 1-6 or something. Okay, cool. Let me wait it out. I know a good entry. I know how to get in. I know where it's going. All I gotta do is get in where I need to get in, and hopefully it holds. And then once it holds, do the strategy and things of that nature, because you know what you're doing through experience. My nigga, you got it. Like, the shit just going, and then you just keep watching. And the more and more you watch your trades, the more and more better. Because at first when you first start trading, you have like a headache because you just see the money. And then after you see the money for a while, it doesn't become a heartache because you kind of become numb to it. But you become numb to it until you realize that how far you came. And then once you realize how far you came, you don't want to fuck up anymore. So once you become numb to it, you become numb to the money. And then further along with you becoming numb to it, you realize, okay, I see progress. Okay, now I'm starting to feel this emotion again because I feel like I'm doing right. So I shouldn't be doing wrong, if that makes sense. Meaning losing, but that's just a part of the game. That's just. Hey, so I was waiting. I ain't gonna lie. We got back to the top. It was supposed to be a 400 day, but I only capitalized on half of that because, and let me tell you why. I could have stayed in. I really could have stayed in and not cared because I know that we're gonna respect one of these gaps within here. The only reason I closed my trade, and as you can see, I'm 250 in profit. The only reason I closed my trade is because even though I know that we're gonna get up here, I know that it is 2. The market closes in 2 hours, and if we're making a retracement right now because we're making higher highs, higher lows. I mean, we had a higher high, we had a swing high, a swing low, and then this was a lower high, and we're respecting this gap to swing lower. So that means if we were respecting structure, as of right now, we were respecting structure. I could have waited and seen if we was gonna break this and wait for this close to see if we were gonna close inside this gap. But I'd rather me secure my profits before this candle close, because this is gonna be the break of the structure. If we do, let me pause this music, my bad. This is gonna be the break of the structure on the 5-minute candle if we do close. So we're gonna be losing profits. I already know that we're gonna drop down because of the respect. We could drop down, tap this, go back up, but I just, when you're in the markets, bro, this was a really big trade as it is. Bro, I'm trading with a 5K account, and today's Tuesday. So yesterday I got 1%. Today I lost 1%, but then I ended up trading again, and that trade was supposed to get me 4%. But and I could have held it, but I'd rather get my 2% because I know I can get a trade tomorrow, and I know I can get a trade Thursday, and then the next day after that. As long as I risk properly and risk my 1%, you know, like I shouldn't be tripping. But I capitalized off of 2%, and then I got a little bit of extra, you know what I'm saying, on the top for tomorrow trade, and we just gonna grow from there. And shit, this video could really go throughout the whole week. I can just tell you how much I made in the whole week. Maybe I won't do that. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. We got structure. We might as well just keep, you know what I'm saying? But we broke that structure. If we just had up candles and then we just came down to tap to that gap and then go up, that would be a good trade, but or a good structure. But we're breaking structure to get this. It just don't sit right with me. And it could still go up. Like, it's so many opportunities for it to go up. Like, we can go back down inside this demand. We got a 5-minute gap right here. We got a 5-minute gap right here. You know, and on a higher time frame, you know, we are going to go up. It do make sense for us to go up. But maybe just today wasn't. Nah, I think today is that day. I ain't gonna lie, but honestly, let me see if I see a trade real quick. Usually I just take my one trade to get out. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm probably not gonna trade no more because I decided to get out of this trade. Even though I knew it was gonna go to that liquidity, I still ended up getting out that trade. So I'm probably not gonna trade again. But I do want to see this play out, and if we get a break of structure, we fill in some gaps and then go back up, I would like to see that play out. That is on a 1 minute, of course, but I just didn't feel good. I like to take my money and get out the market. So you just build better that way. So I'll see what we do later, but it's 2 o'clock. We got a good push. We got a cool good push. We got a good ass push. Like I got in down here, we got all this profit. So shit, I knew it was finna come back down, so I wasn't finna risk it. Hell nah, fuck that. And then we had hell nah, fuck. Y'all make sure if y'all like this video, y'all like the video and y'all subscribe to my channel. I am gonna be posting more videos like this. Might as well, I do this shit every day, so I might as well post videos like this every day. All I gotta do is pick up the camera, and I be getting my trades getting in and out the market. So this trade was a little bit longer because I wanted it to go up to that liquidity, but I didn't want to sit there and wait for a drawdown, or I didn't want to sit there and wait for structure to build itself back up to go up. I just didn't sit there. Like it was 2 more hours. Like I got shit to do. So I took my profits today, with that being half of, well, not half, a little bit over half of what I wanted to get out the market with, and I'm perfectly fine with that because I know I can build off this capital. So shit, hey bruh, the goal is to make money in the market, not to sabotage yourself. So yes, hold your trades, but also know when it's a good time to get out your trades. I love y'all boys. Let me get my thumbnail.